Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing stilettos and I'll be using vbeautypure nail forms along with vbeautypure acrylic powder. So before I get into the video, first I would like to talk about knowing the type of acrylics that you're putting on your client. So the other day I had a client that came to me for the very first time to get her nails soaked off. So when she came, she was like, she wasn't going to bother soak off her nails. So I said, okay, let's do a soak off instead of a refill, because her nails were looking out of shape and stuff like that. So I said, okay, let's do the soak off because that's what you had planned it. So I started buffing down the acrylic and I was like, why is this acrylic taking so long to buff down so that I can get it to soak off? So after I buffed down her first and put it in the bowl to soak, I started on her other hand now to get it buffed down. So by the time I finished buffing down that hand, I was like, okay, it should be, I guess it should have been soaked off by then. So when I took out her hand out of the bowl to get rid of the acrylic, I was like, really? And I looked at it, I can see that she was wearing, you know, an MMA acrylic or bad acrylic. So I was like, this acrylic that you have on your hands is unhealthy for your nails. It's also unhealthy for us as nail techs. So we have to be careful with the powders that we are buying, with the liquids that we are using, because those acrylics can literally cost you clients. Those acrylics can cause damage to your clients' nails and stuff like that. So ladies, please, and gentlemen, please, I'm asking you guys that do nails, please, to get educated about the proper types of acrylic and acrylic monomers that you're supposed to be using. Please, I beg you, because if you get a client nails damage, that's going to be bad for you, because it's going to send a bad reputation for you and your business. So I'm asking you, please guys, get educated. Don't just say, okay, I'm a self-taught nail tech. Nothing is wrong with being self-taught, but the proper information and the proper education about nails, get those information too. Don't just learn how to apply the acrylic and to do the designs and stuff, but know the structure of the nails, what type of acrylic, what type of monomer, stuff like that. Please, I beg you to make sure you guys get all those information so you can also teach your clients the type of information acrylic that's supposed to be used, and give them the proper information so they know the quality of work that you're doing, that it's the one of the best, that you're trying to make sure that their nails are always healthy. Please, I beg you. Okay, so now back to my nails. So today I decided to do stiletto nails, which I've never worn stiletto nails since I started wearing nails, even before I decided to take up nails as my career. I have never worn a stiletto nails, so I decided that, okay, let's try some stiletto nails. And I can tell you, I fell in love. When I say fell in love, I fell in love with the nails. I fell so much in love with them, and they came out so perfect. So you can see where I applied my acrylic, and I'm going over and over. I'm going over and over it to make sure that it the apex is proper, the apex is high enough, the acrylic is even. I'm going over side to side, I'm looking from side to side, making sure that everything is in good condition. I'm making sure that I have the length that I want and stuff like that. So I'm just basically making sure that the structure of the nails is what it's supposed to be and where I want it to be. So I'm using the vbeautypure nail farms, and I can tell you these nail farms are bomb. I don't have problem with them opening up on me or anything like that. So you can see where I'm going around my cuticles. I'm making sure that my cuticle, there's no acrylic going over my cuticle. I'm sealing it and stuff like that. You can see where I go to the side where it needed a little more acrylic, so I made sure that I put that there to even it out, to make sure that when I get to filing, I don't have any, when you will see openings where you will see like a little space there. So I make sure everything is good. So as you guys know, I am not a 100% fully into creating this content and doing this voiceover and stuff like that, so please don't come for me. I'm just trying my best, and I'm doing, normally when I do voiceovers, I literally go and delete it like 10 times because I want it to be perfect. But this time I decided to leave it at it is. I'm not going to go over and delete anything and start all over back. I'm going to leave it at it as it is. I'll try my best to see if I can clear up any background sounds, because I'm now using my phone because they stole my laptop. So the app that I'm using, CapCut, it doesn't really give me that much on the phone like when I had a laptop where I could clear up all the background noise and it was just perfect. So yeah, they stole my laptop, and that was kind of a pushback for me. It took me so far back. They took my camera, everything, and it was like, it set me back so much because it kind of had me feeling away for some time. But now I've decided to get back into trying my best to get my stuff out. So far, the last video that I posted, I got like 700 and odd views, so I want to say thanks. The last time I checked before I did this voiceover, I had 700 and had views. I got 6 likes, so you know, I'm very thankful for that. And even if the persons did not watch the video till to the end, but I still got a lot of views, and that's really good. So that shows me that all I have to do is just get up and put out the work, and things will be okay, and I will get better and better at it. So as you can see, I make sure that whenever I laid my acrylic, I use a tip of my brush to lay the acrylic, and then I use the belly of the brush to pull it down. I'm a little out of view there, but you can see I'm using the belly of my brush to pull it down. So, and then I go to the sides to make sure that the acrylic doesn't go too much out. So that's where I started creating my stiletto there. And you can see where I use the tip of my brush, I dip, I don't push my brush down in the acrylic. I tap 3 times to pick up the amount of acrylic that I want, and I keep using the belly of my brush to form my shape. So when I lay it with when I put it on the forms with the tip, I make sure that I use the belly of the brush to pull it down. So you want to work your brush the right way. You want to make sure that you have enough acrylic to pick up the right amount of powder. You don't want the wrong consistency, because the wrong consistency will cause problem for you. If the time is too hot, you have to have more liquid in your brush. When the time is cooler,
I know I got the strength in me, don't think that I am wrong. Keep pushing through the walls I built and keep fighting on.
So you just have to know the ratio of your liquid to powder. Liquid to powder ratio.
Time in my life when everything seemed wrong. All my hopes, all my dreams, everything was gone. Then I turned my life around and I went to the top. Found the strength I got within, and this is how it feels. Everything is just okay. Everything is how it should be. Taking the hard times and push through the sad times. Finally, it's time to resurrect me. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay. 'Cause everything will be okay. Taking time to stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight.
You're at the bobbing point where you're trying to feel the future first, because that's a problem right there. You will
This
start
chapter
getting
in my life was where it all began. Taught me life, taught me love, taught me to have fun.
Very important.
Now my life is full of love and I don't wanna stop. Wanna sing it from my heart, 'cause this is how I feel. Everything is just okay. Everything is how it should be. Taking the hard times and push through the sad times. Finally it's time to resurrect me. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay. 'Cause everything will be okay. Taking time to stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay. 'Cause everything will be okay. Taking time to stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight.
You set a standard and build on that standard and stick to that standard and stand on that standard. You will get the clients that you want and you will accomplish what you want once you stand
and
on what you
gentlemen,
believe in.
so you can see where I also
So here you see me going over
went back in.
the
Hope you did enjoy that
first
little music,
application
because I
of
just didn't
acrylic,
want to
just
keep
making sure that it's
and
thick
get you
enough,
guys were.
the
So you can
apex
see where I
is
go back
the right,
over
is
with
high enough, and
some more
everything
acrylic,
is
just
where I want
thicken
it to be.
the nails a little
So
bit,
basically I'm just
and
perfecting
also
the shape. As I
perfecting the
said, I use
shape
the
of
tip
the
of my brush to pick
the
up
acrylic, making sure
my
that
acrylic
everything
powder.
is
I
even,
tap.
and
I don't
don't
dip
mind
my
hair
brush
swinging
down in my
all
acrylic. I
over
use the
in
tip
front
of my brush to
my
tap.
phone.
When you tap
And
1,
also
2,
I
3,
use the
you get the amount of
vbeautypure
powder that you want.
content
So you
creator
have to
stand,
make
guys.
sure
It's amazing.
practice
And when I
liquid
say
to powder
it's
ratio. So
money
once you
well
practice that,
spent,
you
I
will
did not regret
pick up the amount of
spending
bead, the right
that
amount of bead that you
$100
want,
even though
so that when
here
you
in Jamaica, when you
apply
spend
your
over
acrylic,
$100, it costs you a
it
lot
can
to clear your
apply
packages, but I can
perfect.
say I did not regret
You want
spending
your
the money
acrylic
that
to
I
be
did.
smooth. You
That
want it to
content
be
creator stand
flawless.
had made
So when you
has
finish
made
applying
my
acrylic, you
life
want it to look like
so
okay.
much easy.
I don't have to buff this.
I don't have to
I can just design you and send you on your way. Yes, we know we still have to buff, but you know that's the look that you want. But none of us is perfect. So don't
my phone
fight
and
and fuss with yourself. It's best to practice, and the best way to practice It's
your
a practice
phone,
on
you can
yourself.
you can
I make it my
attach
point
your
of duty
tablet
to
so that you
practice
can be
on
watching your
myself. So
tablets
I
while you
make the
working.
mistakes on
Whatever you
myself. When I
want,
want to try a new
you
design, a
can
new
do, and
product,
it's
anything I
very
want to try
sturdy.
that's
For
new,
those of you who
I make sure that I do
gotten
it on
one,
myself.
or
So when
who
the
hasn't
clients comes in,
heard
I'm
about
not
the
doing those
vbeautypure
mistakes on the
content
client,
creator
because
stand, I
that's going to
can
make
tell
you look
you
like you don't
it's
know
the
what you're
bomb.
doing. So
And as
whenever
you all
time you want
know,
to practice
no
on
other
yourself.
acrylic.
Once you get the free
Since I
time,
found out about
practice on yourself.
but
Do your
vbeautypure
nails,
acrylic, they
practice
are
on
the
yourself.
bomb.
If you're a lefty,
I
practice on your
love
right
them.
hand.
I
If
can't
you are
go
right-handed,
a day
practice on
without
your left hand. You don't
using
have
them.
to
If
put
I'm
nails
doing a
on
clip, it
all
has to
10
be
fingers, because we know it's not every
vbeautypure,
nail tech can
nothing
manage
else.
to work with nails.
Also, so you
I
can
can
see
manage to
where I'll
work
be
with my
going
nails
back
no
on the
matter how
sides,
long they are,
because
but not all nail techs
no.
can do that.
You can
Not
see
all
where I
nail
go back
techs
on
are
the
able to
sides
do
where
that. But
there's
practice on yourself. You
there
can use
just needs
peel
a
off
little bit of
base,
acrylic
so
to even it out,
by you do it,
to cover
you can
that
take it
dent
off
that
back
was
later.
there.
Once
As
you
I
have
said
free
before,
time,
I'm not
practice on
perfect with
yourself.
nail farms.
That's
I'm
what
just
I am
trying,
saying.
practicing
Practice
to become
becomes
perfect and much better
I
at
keep
it,
on
so
practicing
that
on
I
myself,
can use it on
so I get
clients
my
and
cuticle
be
perfect.
comfortable
When I
using
just
it on
started
them.
doing
So,
nails, my nails was like bulky.
and as you
Sometimes when
can
I
see,
do
I
the
always
nails and
use
I
the
look at it,
tip
I give the
of my
person discount
brush
because I didn't like how it looked.
to
But
lay
keep on
my
practicing
acrylic, to
over
pick
and
it up,
over. People keep on
to pick it
asking,
up from
if you do
the
your nails,
container.
I'm like,
Always
yes,
use the
and they're
tip of
always
my
like, your
brush,
nails are
and
so
then I use the
beautiful.
belly
So
to
practice on
pull
yourself
it down.
and you will
Make
become
sure
perfect.
you clean.
I'm not
When
telling
I
you that
say
it's
clean
easy
your brush each
practicing
time
doing
you
your own hands.
apply,
I can do
clean
both
the
my
brush
both hands.
properly. You don't
As
want
I'm
acrylic to be
right-handed.
sticking,
I can use my left hand to do
sticking and
my right
causing
hand.
problems.
Just like
Whereas
I
other
can use my right
times
hand
hot,
to do my left hand.
these
So
acrylic will
practice,
stick
practice,
as fast
practice,
as
ladies.
you
I've been
apply,
practicing
because
to
the
do
time
my
is
nails
hot, so the
since I
acrylic is drying
started
even
nail school.
faster
So
than you
as I
expect it.
say,
So
practice
when the time
and
is
you will
hot, the more
become
liquid
perfect.
you
Don't
use
be
it, the
shy
better for you.
to practice and work on
So
yourself.
I'm almost
That's how you will
finish
become
applying
perfect,
my
and it
acrylic,
also helps
and
you to promote
so
and
far
show
I don't know
yourself,
how
to
you
build and
ladies
promote yourself and get
enjoying.
other clients,
Those
because
of
when
you
person
who are
sees your
nail
work and
techs
it's like,
full
who
time,
do your
or
nails and like
you
me,
just do
you will attract other
nails
persons,
on
other
YouTube.
clients, because they see your work and you did it and it's like so beautiful. So work on your craft.
As I was
Keep
saying,
on
I don't
practicing, ladies.
know
Don't give up.
how you
Okay?
guys that do nails for full time or just do it for fun on YouTube. I don't know how you guys cope, or oh, not saying how you cope, how you guys get to find, how you guys make the time so that you can upload videos like every other day, or how you find the time to always be able to put out content. I wanted to start doing this since last year, and every time I try, it's like something keeps holding me back, or there's sometimes I can't get the time to do it. I can't get time to edit video to post or anything. I don't know how you guys do it. If anybody have any advice, or how I can make more content, or I can make better content, what content I can make, it will be really wonderful for those of you guys who are subscribing to my page. If you could just send me a message, let me know what kind of content you guys would like to see me putting out, what kind of videos would you like to see me doing nails on, so I can try and see. Most of the nails though I would have to do it on myself, because I don't really have clients that like the excitement and the extra nails. I just have like about 3 or 4 person who will allow me to do whatever I want to do on them. So most of the time, most of the nails that you will see me posting will be on my nails, because most of my clients just do simple Frenchies or stuff like that. Okay, so if you guys could let me know what kind of videos you would like and stuff, I would really appreciate that, so I can do more content to show and get myself out of that comfort zone and get to the place where I want to be when it comes on to making videos for YouTube and getting more and more involved on YouTube and doing more and more nails on YouTube. So that I would really appreciate that if you guys could send me requests of what you would like to see, or videos that you would like to see me do and stuff, and I will try my best to do most of them if I am able to do it, because I am not that big artist or stuff like that, but I can try my best to accomplish it, and you guys can tell me and let me know, so on and so forth. So I let you guys listen to some music for a time.
I know I got the strength in me, don't think that I am wrong. Keep pushing through the walls I built and keep fighting on. Have a heart to fight. There was a time in my life when everything seemed wrong. All my hopes, all my dreams, everything was gone. Then I turned my life around and I went to the top. Found the strength I got within, and this is how it feels. Everything is just okay. Everything is how it should be. Take on the hard times and push through the sad times. Finally it's time to resurrect me. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay, 'cause everything will be okay. Taking time to stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. This chapter in my life was where it all began. Taught me life, taught me love, taught me to have fun. Now my life is full of love and I don't wanna stop. Wanna sing it from my heart, 'cause this is how I feel. Everything is just okay. Everything is how it should be. Take on the hard times and push through the sad times. Finally it's time to resurrect me. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay, 'cause everything will be okay. Taking time to stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay, 'cause everything will be okay. Taking time to stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Change is coming, the time is near. Don't lose yourself in all your fear. Take a breath and stand for your right. Don't move it anyway. Have the heart to fight. Everything will be okay, 'cause everything will be okay.
Okay, so I'm back. So the music that I am using is from the app. It comes with the app, so I just use the music that's on the app. Hopefully YouTube don't ban my video saying that the music whatever, because that's what comes with the app, so I stick with the music or the beats that comes with the app. So hopefully my video does not get banned or anything like that. So I don't know what you guys do when it's slow time, because here in Jamaica, once it touch July, August, things get slow because school reopens in September. So that's when everybody's getting back into the business of getting their kids stuff for school and getting prepared for school, and until around the second week of October, when everything gets back to normal, then start getting back into the busy season. So right now here in Jamaica, from a lot of us, we do have clients, yes, but sometimes even though we have clients, they have kids going back to school and everybody's preparing for back to school. So most of the times things kind of slow down. So we have to find new resources. Not find new resources, but make sure that there are the things in place so that we can get things done and we stuff done. So in this time here in Jamaica, it's a little bit slow. You can see where I go back on the big finger to even it out because it was a little bit too short. The others were at number 8 and it was at number 7, so I went back in to get it to that length where the others were and make sure everything was even, all the knees were even. So that's why I'm back on the big finger right there. So shortly I'll be back on my little finger to get things to wrap things up. So but doing nails is really a passion for me. I love, it's like I eat sleep nails. I want to be an educator, but I haven't gotten a chance to really go to much classes because they don't really have much. They do have classes here in Jamaica, but the classes that I want to do so I can improve the nail industry here in Jamaica, because a lot of these nail techs, a lot of them, they don't really take in much interest in, they don't really take much interest. They just want to know that okay, they go to work every day and they make some money and that's it. So I want to be able to teach where I can show persons that it's not just about doing nails. You also have to know about the health of nails. You also have to know about the proper acrylic, the right acrylic to use, the right monomer to use, how to protect yourself, because even as a nail tech we have to protect ourselves. Make sure we're using gloves when we're doing nails, when we're doing pedicures, when we're applying acrylic, stuff like that. When we're buffing, a lot of us don't wear masks, we don't have a dust collector and stuff like that. So a lot of us inhaling all these dust in our lungs every single day, and it's affecting us after a while. And because we didn't take caution in taking care of ourselves, of our lungs, of the one body that we got, sometimes a lot of us nail techs is even afraid to tell a client that okay, you're not holding your hands properly, you're not sitting properly, and you're hurting my wrist. I can't be fighting to get your hands, you're hurting my wrist. We have to speak up and let them know okay, this is the right way, to sit. If you sit like this, you're gonna hurt my wrist. I'm gonna feel all the tension in my wrist when I'm buffing, when I'm applying the acrylic. So we have to think about our health, even though we're making the money, but we don't want at the end of the day all the money is going back into doctor bills. I know nail tech that I don't really know about. We work on the same building, and I heard her telling a friend of hers that she had to do surgery on her hands, and because of that she can only do gel-X nails, so she can't do acrylic anymore because gel-X is softer and you don't have to really do the buffing and the excess work. So she only does that now because she can't do acrylic anymore because of the effect of damaging her hands, and doctor telling her that okay, your hands need rest. So we as nail techs, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to take our rest. Yes, we want the money and everything, but sometimes we have to take a day off, plan our week out and take a day. Make sure there's a day different from Sunday when we're home with family and friends, but a day where you can just kick back, relax. You don't have to do nothing. You just stay home, rest, run into errands if you have errands to run, but take a day for yourself. Don't just be working and killing yourself. Set a steady time frame where you know say okay, listen, I open at 7 in the morning till 6 in the evening. So you space yourself. So we as nail tech, we have to do that. Don't be working from 8 in the morning till 12 in the night. Then we go home, we back at work in the 8 in the morning again till 12 in the night. You have to set boundaries, and you also have to make clients know that, listen, I am running a business and I can't, because you leave work at 7 o'clock in the night, I'm going to say, okay, I can sit. No, you have to take time out for yourself. It's not that you don't love your clients. We do love our clients, but we still have to think about our health, and we still have to think about what's going to happen if we can't work, when we can't do what we love to do so much. We're going to have to, because of sickness, because of back pain, when we are struggling to get your hands, and then it starts hurting our back and stuff like that, or start hurting our wrist. So we have to, so we as nail techs, we have to set boundaries also, and we have to let your clients know that we love you, but you have to respect us. Some of us do have family, we have kids, we have little babies, and we have to go home, we have to take care of our families, we have to make sure our babies are okay. So we have to set things in place. We have to make sure that, okay, listen, this is the time. If my child go to school in 7 in the morning, and I'm at the shop from 7 in the morning, and my child is home by 2:30, when 5-6 o'clock I have to be off from work. So you know that, okay, you're going to space your clients, and you're going to take your clients in at a certain time, but you have to know that, okay, I stop working at this hours. Sorry. Also, a lot of us don't eat properly. We will get up in the morning and we have a little breakfast at home, but for the rest of the day we don't eat. We take all day working, and all that actually eating, feeding, and our chest, then give some of us ulcers are, because I use acrylic and I use RJ, but I do less RGel and I do less polygel because I don't have a lot of those clients. But for me, what I realize, when I do acrylic nails, I get really hungry. After doing the acrylic nails, I tend to get hungry, and I realize that once I eat and then I go and do a full set, after finish doing that full set, I eat, because of the chemical that we use. So we have to make sure that we feed our body properly. Sometimes we can take detox too. I haven't detoxed in a while, but it's good when you detox, when you get good rest. Normally when I was concentrating on doing detox, drinking my green juice, I was working out and stuff, I felt so much better in my body. I wasn't really tired and stuff like that. So when we do that, we it's so much better for us as nail techs. When our body is in good condition, we can serve our clients better, we can take better care of ourselves, we can just love to go to work more and feel more energized in the morning. So we just have to set boundaries and take good care of ourselves and let our clients know that we love them, but also you have to appreciate us, and you have to know that, okay, this is what I am here for, this is what I am not. Okay. Also, the next thing is, like, I realize a lot of persons take a lot of us nail techs for granted. I have person makes appointment with me, and then when I call to find out where they are, they're like, oh, I forgot that I had an appointment at such and such time. Can I rebook? And when you rebook them, most of them do the same thing. So I realize that, listen, if we don't put a stoppage to person knowing that walking over us, when we could let somebody else in, when we are gonna, somebody else wanted that time, but okay, no, you can't give you that time because somebody else already booked that time, and that person that booked that time didn't even have the courtesy to call to say, that I won't be able to make it, such and such. Those are the things that we have to be able to really show persons that, okay, come on, we have a life too, and you have to respect us just like the way you want us to respect each other, just the way you want us to respect you. Okay, so now you can see where I took off the forms and I am shaping. I'm a little bit out of what's the word? Okay, so sometimes I'm a little bit out I'm a little bit away from the camera. I'm out of angle some of the time, so I'm so sorry about that. But you can see where I am shaping my nails. I am making sure that I shape under, so that okay, when you shape underneath, you get the stiletto is really perfect. So I shape underneath. I use my buffer at first because it's it's firm, so that's why I use my buffer at first to get the shapes, because I use nail form. If I did use a tip, acrylic tip, I would use my drill bit first, and then I will go in with my unbuffer to reshape. But because it was nail form, so I chose to use my unbuffer first to get the shapes properly. Then you will see where I go over with my unbuffer to make it to debulk and stuff. But normally when I use tips, I go over first, I debulked first, and then I reshaped after. So that's what I normally do. So you can see me going in with my buffer. Yes, I'm out of anger a lot, so that's where I'm testing to see if my little finger was dried, and it was. So now I'm shaping that, and I'm using my nails so that I don't hurt myself. So whenever you're doing your nails or you're doing your client's nails, always remember, always protect the nail when you're buffing, because when you don't hold the nails properly, then you can hurt that person. The tip can flip and stuff like that. So this is where I'm using my drill bit to my electric file to buff. So you can see me going under to debulk underneath the nails, making sure there's no bulk or anything under there. I'm going around my cuticle. And ladies, remember, sometimes we do cut our clients, but please try your best not to. So that is why you don't over flood your cuticle, because when you over flood, that's what causes you most of the time to cut. And also when you're laying your acrylic in your cuticle, do it so that you don't do it so that you seal the cuticle before you even start buffing. So when you get your buffing, you're just finishing off that sealing. Don't wait until when you're buffing you're trying to seal. Lay your acrylic so that your cuticle is sealed from the get-go, from the beginning. Don't wait until the end when you're using the electric file and stuff to get that cuticle sealed. Make sure you try your best to perfect your cuticle from early. It's very, 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 when I say very important, it's very important. That finishing look, oh my god, you need that finishing look. You want when you do your nails, when you look at them, it's like those cuticles are to die for. I know it's not something that you're going to pick up as you start, but as the day goes by and you practice and continue to work on your craft, you will get through with it.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter. find my home. Love, sweet love, it's you I'm dreaming of. Every moment with you feels like a gift from above. Forever and always, you're the one I adore. In your love I find my forevermore. Find my forevermore, the more. Through every storm, you're my guiding light. In your eyes I see the stars align. With you I'm whole, with you I'm complete. In your love my heart finds its beat. Love, sweet love, it's you I'm dreaming of. Every moment with you feels like a gift from above. Forever and always, you're the one I adore. In your love I find my forevermore. In your arms I feel alive. With you I soar and thrive. A love story written in the skies. In your love my spirit flies. Love, sweet love, it's you I'm dreaming of. Every moment with you feels like a gift from above. Forever and always, you're the one I adore. In your love a love story in mid-free storm. You're my guiding light. In your eyes I see the stars align. With you I'm whole, with you I'm complete. In your love my heart finds its beat. Everyone, sweet love, it's you I'm dreaming of. Every moment with you feels like a gift from above. Forever and always, you're the one I adore. In your love my finds its beat. Every walk, it's you I'm dreaming of. Every moment with you feels like a gift from above. Forever and always, you're the one I adore. In your love my heart finds its beat. Love, it's you I'm dreaming of. Every moment with you feels like a gift from above.
You got me open, I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding love. You got me open,
Okay, ladies. Make sure it's well clean and nice. So when you see those nails, you can say, damn, those cuticles are looking wonderful.